Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you are watching this video, then you are serious about the gold trading and I respect that. Today we are going to do a complete gold price prediction and trade analysis for the next week of February 23 to February 27, 2026. We'll cover the weekly chart, the daily chart and the 4-hour chart. So stay with me till the very end, and if you like this video helpful, please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly analysis. Current market overview. So first of all, let us quickly look at where gold stands right now. Gold is currently trading at 5108. Now this is a very interesting level because just a few weeks ago, gold made an all-time high near 5595 zone. And then we saw a very sharp and aggressive correction that brought price all the way down to around 4400. But since then, gold has recovering well, and now it's back above 5100. Now, what is the driving gold right now? We have ongoing geopolitical tension, Federal Reserve rate cut expectation still alive for 2026, a relatively weak US dollar, and continued central bank buying, especially from China. All of those are supportive factor for gold in the medium to long run. Weekly chart analysis. Let me change my chart to weekly time frame. Now let's start with the big picture, the weekly time frame. Looking at the weekly chart, the long-term trend for gold is absolutely and undeniably bullish. Gold has gone from around 2000 in early 2024 all the way up to 5595. This is an extraordinary rally. This tells us that the overall market structure is strongly favors the buyers. Now in recent week, we saw a massive spike followed by an equal sharp pullback. This kind of price action is very normal after a parabolic move. It is the market taking a breath after the next move. The critical thing to watch on the weekly chart is whether gold can reclaim and hold above 5100 to 5200 zone. If that close the week above 5200, then we could see a push toward 5400 and potential back toward the all-time high at 5595. However, if gold fails to hold above 5100 on weekly closing basis, we may see another leg down toward 4800. We may see or even 4600. Let's analyze our daily chart. On the daily chart, we can clearly see that gold bottomed out at around 4400 level. After the sharp January correction from that low, price has gradually recovering and reclaiming back up. This is a positive sign. It shows that buyers are stepping in at lower level. Here are the key levels I am watching on the daily chart. Support zone. Let me mark the support zone. Support zone is 4950. To 50,000. This is the support zone. And this is also a very important psychological and technical support level. Every time price has come close to the zone, recently buyers have defended it strongly. And then we have support zone 2 at 4800. Support zone in this level. This could be a deeper support if 5000 breaks down. Current resistance zone is 5200. Actually 5,100 to 5,200. This is where price is struggling right now. This zone needs to be broken with a strong bullish candle for the uptrend to continue. Upside target. If gold breaks and closes above 5,200 on daily chart, the next target are 5,400 and then 5,600, which is near the all-time high. The daily RSI is currently in a neutral to slightly bullish zone, not overbought, which means there is still room for more upside if bulls take the control. Now let's analyze the 4-hour time frame. Now this is where the chart really looks interesting. This is where we identify our next trade setup for next week. Looking at 4-hour chart, we can see that after the massive spike to 5,595 in late January, gold came crashing down. That was an extreme volatile event, but now price is building a recovery structure. We are starting to see a higher lows forming and price has pushed back above 5,100. The volume on recent bullish candles is also increasing, which is a good sign that buyers are becoming more confident. Here are my two trade scenario for next week. Bullish scenario: if golds open next week above 5,100 and holds this level, I would look for buying opportunity targeting 5,200 first and then 5,400. A good stop loss would be placed below 4,950. Here could be my long position setup. I would end my stop loss would be 4,950. My target one would be 5,200. And then my target two for take profit would be 5,400. Okay, now let's analyze the bearish scenario I will be looking for. If gold open next week, if gold fails to hold above 5,100 and we start seeing strong red candle on 4-hour chart, then a pullback towards 4,950 and 4,980 is very much possible. In that case, do not chase the price, wait for clear support and reversal signal before entering. The key zone for next week is 5,100 to 5,200. This range will decide the direction. Now let's consider the fundamental factors right now. Number one, geopolitical tension. US-Iran tension remains elevated. Any escalation in the Middle East will push gold higher as investors rush to safe haven assets. Number two, US economic data. We have US GDP revision data and jobless claim coming next week. Weaker US economic data will support gold by increasing the likelihood of Fed rate cuts. Number three, Federal Reserve outlook. The Fed is still expected to cut rates multiple times in 2026. This gives gold medium-term outlook bullish because lower interest rates reduce the opportunity cost and holding gold. Number four, US dollar index. Gold and the dollar move is opposite direction. If the dollar remains weak and weakens further, gold will get additional support. Keep an eye on these events. They can create sharp move in gold market next week. All right, everyone. Let me give you final summary for gold next week. Current price is 5,100, 5,108. Bullish target for next week is 5,200 and then 5,400. key support level 4,950 and then 4,800. Critical zone to us 5,100 to 5,200 resistance. Over my overall bias, I am still bullish as long as gold holds above 4,950. The recovery trend remains intact. The bulls needs to break 5,200 convincingly for the next big rally to begin. Please remember, always use proper risk management. Use a stop loss on every single day. Trade never risk more than you can afford to lose. This analysis is for educational purpose only, and this is not a financial advice. Okay, friends, this is it for today's gold prediction for the next week of February 23 to February 27. I hope this analysis was helpful and gave you clear picture of what we expect next week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Share it with your fellow traders and drop a comment below. Are you bullish or bearish on gold next week? I would love to hear your views. See you in the next video. Trade safe, trade smart. Thank you.